Hey everybody, in this video we're going to start talking about on-course strategy and how you can plan your shot for success. Alright, so this is a very important topic. I think this is one that's very important to me because I see a lot of my students when they come to me, they have a hard time planning out a shot properly. I think their expectations are misaligned with what they're trying to do, and quite honestly, their shot has very little chance of succeeding before they ever take to getting in there to hit the shot and make the swing. So we're going to be using our simulator here. We're going to be on Bethpage Black here. We're going to start going through how I would think through a shot. For myself, I would tell you how I think tour players think through a shot. And then also, I'm going to start talking about what I think amateurs should be thinking about as well. So let's go ahead. Let's take a look at the golf course here. So when we look at this hole, we're going to see that we've got a downhill par 3. There's a little bit of wind in our face. It's 169 yards and it is downhill. So we see the flag location. It's way in the back right of the green. Now, right off the bat, the first thing that I think good players that can strategize, they start thinking, where do they not want to be? You can start looking around the hole and say, what's your least favorite place to be? And for me, I'm going to say anywhere right, especially back in the long section here, and this back bunker. Those would be two very difficult places to get up and down. And I might have a hard time making a bogey if I really messed it up from there. So what I would look at then is where can I accept? Well, obviously we'd love to hit it close, but that's a tough shot. That's going to bring too many obstacles that I don't want to be into play. So my perfect shot would be if I could get it back to this left corner here. That would be great. But again, I think now we're going to run into an issue of, can I take enough club to get it back there without, again, worry about getting too far back here long right and having a difficult up and down. So when I start looking at it, I would take on this shot where there is not much room back there. It's really actually, I can't even see the pin. These trees are blocking me out. So I would be very comfortable with being able to hit a shot right at about this target, which we would see is the middle of the green. It's 163 yards. It's downhill and into the wind, so it's probably going to play close to the actual yardage if you cancel out the downhill and the into the wind. But that way, I've got myself a bunch of room. Again, if I push it right, I'm actually going to hit it right at the flag. Let's say I pushed it right and came up short. Well, this chip, I'm still getting a little bit of green to work with. I have a chance to get that up and down. If I hit the green, I always like my chances to two-putt from the green. And if I pull it left, well, if I'm in this bunker, at least I've got a lot of room to work with the green, so I can run it over there. Or if I'm in the rough, that would also be okay. So the other big area I wouldn't want to go is the water, but I'm thinking I'm not going to worry too much about that because that flag's so far back. I'm hoping it would really take a bad shot to hit it in there for what I'm thinking. So yeah, we're going to try to hit this ball right here on the left side of the green and see what we can do. So we've now we've picked out our target. We've analyzed our shot, okay? Now, that took a minute or two. When you do this in real time, the more you practice it, it only takes a few seconds to go through that entire process. But now I'm able to pick a club. Again, we said it's right around 163, with the yardage and the wind and the downhill canceling each other out. So we're going to say it's 163. That's actually really in between clubs for me, between an 8 and a 7 iron. So I'm going to choose 8 iron on this one because this is another factor. Again, we said I don't want to go long. Long seem to be where I don't want to be. So I'd rather come up a little bit short towards the front of the green, and I'll have a better chance of getting up and down. So now that I've factored all these things in, I can really commit to the shot that I want to play, and I can go ahead and play it. So we'll go ahead, now I can make my practice swing, try to see the shot that I want to hit to that spot. I can step in. Okay, so I've hit my shot. Started out a little right with my natural shape, a little bit of a draw, and we got it back there, kind of pretty much where we were saying we were going to hit that. Again, wind knocked it down even more. I actually saw the wind pick up just a touch. It's now up to 10 miles an hour, but again, hit a really good shot. It was planned out well. The best part about it is I get to say, even though that was 60 feet away from the hole, again, I feel good about my chances of giving it a 2-putt, but at worst making a 4. I'm never going to make 5 or more, I feel like, when I hit a shot like that. And that's an important thing. And I might get lucky. I might make the putt and make a birdie. So the other thing that's really important is I get to say, I hit that ball right where I wanted to. I went through my entire routine. I thought the shot out well, and all of a sudden I can give myself a really good grade on my process and my thinking for the shot, and then actually my execution as well. So they're all very important things to help building your confidence for you to play better golf. So again, hopefully this helps you start thinking how to think on the golf course, how to plan out your shots. It's going to help you make less mistakes, make less big numbers, and shoot lower scores.